Hello learners, welcome to my day 4 video. As always, I will solve 5 problems today too. The first problem of our day 4 is registration problem. Uh, in this problem, users will enter the name and we will check if the name is in database. We will print OK, and if it's not in the database we will print the username and plus the value 1. Or suppose I will enter Fahid and it's in database, then it will show Fahid 1, and after that if I again enter Fahid 1 it will say Fahid 1 1, like that. Okay, let's solve this problem. How we can solve it? um, at first we will take input n, that how many times or how many names we will take input. For this we will take input n and set the database as a empty dictionary, and we will use a uh, for in loop for taking the number of n inputs or n names, and we will check is the name is in database or not. If the name is not in the database we will print OK, and while printing OK we will also set the value of that as 1 in the database. That's how in dictionary, Python dictionary, there will be set it will be saved as the key value pair. And if not, it's not in if it's in the database, then we will create a new name variable where the name will come with the value set the before in the database with that name key, and we will print that name, and after that we will increase the value of that key, and we will set the new name key in the database. Okay, uh, so by doing this we will easily solve this problem. Let's try once. Suppose I want to enter 4 names, and we will say Fahid 4 times. Then it will say OK first, and after that you will increasing the value and adding the name. Okay, it's working fine. Then we will move to the next problem. In this problem there's a musician who wants to remix the song, old songs, and as remixing he is using WAV word in the music, and he is using this WAV word before or after or in between the words. So one of the musician's friend want to know the listening the remixed song, wants to know the original old song. So we have to write a code to fetch out the old song. For solving this problem, simply we just take the input as the string, and we split the string with the wub word, and then we declared a list named clean words, and we start a for loop where we are checking if there's any empty string. Means if w not equals to empty string, means we are just ignoring the empty strings, and by this um, we have the words who have no empty strings, and then we append it in that clean words list, and after that we join the using the join method we print the list. Suppose we are using a string wob wob I wob m wob x, then it will give us the value imx, uh, just removing the wob word, and that's how it's working. Okay, let's move on the third problem, which is a candy divided problem. There are two sisters, and we want to divide n number of candies to those sisters that one sister is more candies than the second one. So we have to write a code to solve this problem. For solving this problem, we easily take in n as input, means n candies, and after that we used a for loop, and we take the candies as input. Actually, here's n is not the candies, as n is the number of tests we are gonna do, and for n tests we need to take n times the candies value. That's why we take a candies variable and take integer inputs, and we are checking if the candies is modulus by 2 equals to 0 or not. If it's modulus by 2 equals to 0, then it's a even number, and if it's a even number, the number of the ways to divide the candies where the one sister is having candies more than the another sister is less than 1 of the number dividend. Means if we divide equally and minus 1, then the there's an okay, it's going to more it's going to saying ambiguous because of my speaking, but it's a very simple thing to do. uh, let's take an example. We are having 6 candies, then there's two ways to give one sister more candies. Means if we divided 3 by 3, it's an equal thing, but 4 4 2 or 5 1 is a uh, dividend where one sister can have a much candies. Like that we can easily say it's, if it's an even number, by using this formula we can have the number of ways to divide the candies, and if the number is odd, using this formula we can easily find out the number of ways to divide the candies. And for today, the last problem is about a game problem, where one fan is observing that every team has two jerseys. One is home jersey and one is guest jersey. So in a tournament of n teams, they played n into n minus 1 matches, and we have to find out that in how many matches the team of home or host team wear the guest uniforms. For solving this problem, we uh, we take input of n and a. A is the value, n is the number of teams, and a is the value values of uh, uniform color. Here we are declaring color as integer numbers for simplicity. At first we take current length, current